It's not just we don't need to talk about Guinea, Yenga, who don't engage them peacefully over a period of time. Then small thing happen. Now the other parts that fall about. Again, they respond with that kind of force and might. It shows we have a weak. Where
Yeah, I think it's a weak, but I think it's beyond weakness because Salon the border with Liberia, we know they're getting with Serbia, but Salon the border with Guinea, but always they get a problem with Guinea. So there is something, yes, we get a problem, but there is something about Guinea as well. And so the one them, Liberia and Sierra Leone, now within the Mano River Union, if we add Ivory Coast,
yeah,
now we know the democracies there. So Guinea is not really a democracy. In fact, somebody they argue say the military regime, like the weekend in Guinea, of course they don't get now elections. Something they happen at the border when they knock in no safe. So you see somebody they go do something at Guinea, possibly knocking no. Some I know I'm talking it's unfortunate for low border with a country we're not democratic as well, because they can talk say two democrats hardly go to war. They can always find a way for letting resolve the problem. But for let you get this perennial, always this thing where they always happen, Guinea, Liberia, Nigeria, Guinea, Sierra Leone, around Yenga, around this. I think say it's bad. Some people when you talk about the weak institution, the lack of resources, I agree with that point there. Somebody will come on at the border, he say when you go at the border, you see Guinea border, you get Guinean contingent, you get Sierra Leone contingent. You see vast difference. And now that's something I need to talk to the way.
Yeah. So okay, I want to play the devil's advocate here. You know my neighbor. Are they able to watch me fence fire? They build part of me fence. You for build your part of your fence, or manage your fence, put light there and everything there. But if you need to do your own part, I will sit down. Let me security be compromised. I'm just asking that question as a good neighbor or as a neighbor. I they ask myself a question. I keep asking myself, why Guinea get a posture of zero tolerance to anything that happen at the border? Yes, you don't highlight and say they are not a democracy, so they get security concerns, quote unquote. Security concerns in the sense because they were in a military setting. If even hearing some rumors will say they are scared that maybe Sierra Leone will be used because we know they manage the border properly. Sierra Leone may be used for security threat. Sierra Leone could pose a security threat to the regime in Guinea. So maybe not that posture in Guinea again. So for me,
but I don't get anything for do with Yenga and waiting they happen and that. I don't know if they get anything for do
with Yenga. But so me I don't even take Yenga. I did take and say it's a posture. Whether the next answer we might look at is Kono, because it's another boiling point. If again we say go one assert to authority around the borders in Kono, will they respond the same way? I see I'm saying it's a posture they have, and that posture is informed by several things. The political situation the military, because they were a military institution, and their security situation, but also of course we and me for me now we when they talk, we get for talk about we owe responsibility, because whatever they talk now is assuming that Guinea, we are assuming in terms of Guinea, but what's in the apple to we Salon. I mean, they discuss with somebody the way we manage your border. We border the 1 mile away. We there. Now one move and go sit down at the border bin. Meanwhile, the time where Guinea they manage them border, then they right now the border. So that move where they move, and this village, for instance, cut across where you do watch the geo map, the Google map, it cut across both Salon and Guinea. Small part they Guinea. So that movement could be misconstrued as a security threat, because that's not how women manage a border before. So all those technical things, we have to look at it and really strengthen we border management, because all the side Cambia, Guinea, Falaba, Koinadugu, Kono, and Kailan, all those districts. We need to manage them the way.
Yeah, I think the border management important. I think the relationship with all of this now we internal governance system, which you would see so like what man can say now is symptom of the problem. So like you get boiled, you complain say this boy lemon at you, but you fail for realize say now some bacteria or virus na in the under, na in the monitor you. So all of them here we they talk about whether na weakness na the border. We don't talk about how people them that they budget money say when I buy rest for prisoners, it's lost. And so that same rest they talk say for buy rest for policeman, they would buy rest for soldier man them. So if we not use public resources them properly, it will manifest in many ways. So you don't see, and this really gets serious implication with the governance, because we don't see, even amongst yourself, we get massive electoral violence. Then you don't see, now we they see somebody, people in they stay abroad, every day we they agitate for confusion, for violence, because the state's not try for become productive. The state's a really consumptive in the sense that where somebody get, we don't show inside that research say that first example, but the prison for say where you get position or where you get opportunity. Now how the best way for show authority and how people around you they benefit. Only your brother or your sister from the same background or so they party then they benefit from that day. That they show in many ways. So we do something where and it really fine for people they see how this they affect you. We do one paper some time ago, the cost of political violence and demonstration, the cost of violent demonstration and political instability. We know say from 2022 to 2023, 2024, the coup in 2023 November. One of the things that we'll find out, we just look, then tension how the day between we, but without for kind of power, without for kind of power. It cost we per year, just that year, the 2023, it cost $416 million. Now it cost. If they say today, could scarce day today, people don't need to go to the market at all. That's the way they sit down. We'll look at them. Go to GDP, the gross domestic product, that interaction, all that woman for go sell, they sell, that profit where they lost. That shop for open, they open, that profit where they lost. That school when they go, that they need to go school. All of them economic interactions and they they be. It passed $400 million what they lost every year. So then we not to just external security, which will happen at the border, but even amongst yourself, we not become a productive country for say really now so for let we become productive. Melvin, I know you were way younger, but me to grow up, I seen at this country with the export rest. It means there was a system we've been there for salon become very productive for our export rest. Then 10 and day when you become productive, nobody no go make foolish with you soldier on the border. Exactly. So if we not become productive, we just say no more. Being in power is about looting and sharing the loot. It's a problem.
And that's not in our the case. It's very serious because, and that's why we need to get this conversation. Not just do corruption, say no, now we don't can pan now, so now people are for better. Once you make that say now people are for better, you deprive other people. Once they build a system of productivity wherein you people are for no say, then for work for waiting and they get. If you exclude the other people and that politics of exclusion, what thing will happen? The other people they need vex. Then it become you can see we don't get beaucoup cases we are in. When this one party come out, the people that made in that party, you don't notice physically, and you see how parents say they are economically down. They become poor because they were reliant on the party for give them something, for let them. They not me build a productive livelihood independent of politics. It can show parallel. So they can try as best as possible.
Even if you party in a power, they pull you.
Yeah, exactly, they pull you. You still, because you were deliberately depending on what government they pay you per month. But if we practice a system or politics, a governance system, wherein we the people go no see if I go work today, if I go to market today, if I go and do me farm today, I sell for me farm, I make me farm, I able supply prisons without being politically connected. If I know that day, I don't need to go big person na prison. I dey go do me farm. And I know since prison will come buy for me. I don't need a party card for somebody in complimenting card for let I go let and go give me contract. That is why we need for talk about this kind of procurement and the economic loss where the country they face because it entrench and when people are vex, of course you know it's happen. The linkage is you do political exclusion, you exclude other people there. Then serve the 10 years. 10 years and a long term move, they need the benefits from the state, they will be the benefits. Then serve go begin do all kind of thing for let them come back na power. They go fetch all kind way, whether na democratic way or na for subvert the state, promote their own party interest. And you get individuals who sometimes not even the party interest, then they promote now their own personal interest, then they promote.
So this economic thing and then they make then grievances there, then two boku. Family, you already listen to we. You can call 072-641-729, 072-641-729. So I don't see, you know, where APC in the power, SLPP people there with a protest. With a protest. Where SLPP in the power, APC say protest. Because of exclusion. Because we not make let the states be productive. We not make for let we share. And I know you were the young man where they listen to me. You begin to see why you actually do temple run. You say me all of this are the left arm. Better not the go fair on the other side. So we not get choice. We get for make for let this thing work. And if I follow turn to an important segment when this kind of politics will get why we need a new form of politics because we don't see this politics here. I don't think say they better anybody. I don't know if waiting me they see more, but waiting me they see this politics here not the better anybody. We don't see. I don't know if this don't do for you vex, but we don't see $172 million. You just give one contract, one regime, draft the contract, another regime. Then if he hits up the toll road gate, nothing no better. So that's now the politics. This, the politics where they make sure say that contract then they get. These people of Sierra Leone they benefit from it. We don't see passports. We don't see politics. They give 10 corporates, one prisoner, 10 corporates. I don't know if they see what me they see. But now the politics down the road don't get. We don't see where somebody can have power. All this fet now with the fet. The one with the way they now, the one with the one can they. The moment person can have power in 6 months, in your life different from you. You think the politics real or politics now is calm. And but what they do, if you continue for fet because no, this person here na me Timney brother. No, this person here na me Mende brother. If in day better go day, but what we don't try for 60 years, Mende line no better, Timney line no better. Just like how APC under APC, McKinney and Potlocker and Tonkolili and Po, na so under SLPP, Bo Moyamba Bonds Pujante Kailaon, poverty kinde. So we need a new form of politics, but that politics way they mean say the solution. Not they come up from political party, but the solution they come up from citizens. Now they talk about it because people like feel say no. Now they want to read a McKinney. Now they get the problem. You know that team they know better. You can do a bone that they talk of Kenima. You can do a McKinney or put lock. They say no. Them men they're not good. Then one they pass them come out. Now in this country are they better, but you don't even know which are the solution to your problem. Now we don't get two lawyers association. The oldest bar association, when a Sierra Leone bar association, one of the oldest bar associations in Africa. The politics don't make say we don't divide them. Lawyer association, you begin away they go study law. They don't done law now. They say no, me, either go lawyers or either go bar association. It's so pathetic. But this is not the politics we'll get. And the politics not they produce for we. We'll get security at the border. We'll get security threat inside. We cannot get along. Right now, if you go to parliament, we see the area, but not to how for solve them problem. Yeah? Now, first past the first versus PR system. If me there in SLPP, no one PR. Me there in APC, one first past the post. Waiting, you know, they see inside, now it's not the argument for Sierra Leone. How they use this for move forward. So this really, we need a new kind of politics.
Very much so. You see, I've been asking myself one time. I say, when I travel, go any part of this country, and show me first name without showing me surname and without political consideration. Then they accept me, then they welcome me. Solomon lovely, we like stranger and everything. We're so together, we're so united on ordinary time. So one time, way back, during one convention, I don't sabi nobody in this people local. It's also I make a phone call for lodge. The person saying no day. The person where I make a phone call to, I say, oh man, I don't get side for still. I ain't lodge me. You know, ask me sir come on. You know, ask me my tribe. You know, ask me my region. He lodged me and sleep there that night. I was a journalist at that time. And I traveled back Camp Freedom. But immediately you come into politics, we are divided. And the argument is this. Why we divided? Is it that ordinary Sierra Leoneans not like themselves? No. If people are like a group of people, it is in the interest for let we remain divided. Because if we unite as ordinary Sierra Leoneans, we will ask questions about the economics, then contract here, how we livelihood go improve. But if they begin play the politics of divide, mainly versus the north versus south, it will make we forget about how to ask them. You SLPP, I come out southeast. Una within a government now. All them here would I mark so from the 8 party case part 1 to the 8 party case part 2. Waiting una they do bottom. We suppose so you will come out the south. Supposed to ask the current SLPP government, say, what are you doing about it? Because it directly affects your livelihood. And not to this country they benefit. Now a group of people, that's why every side then they divide. Then they ensure say we are divided in every bit of the, because if we not divided, if we unite, if my brother and McKinney and the brother and both sit come together and say no, listen to SLPP, because we don't, like you say, the Salon State don't practice them since 1961. We don't practice first. Okay, some people go blame the British and saying that system they left give the transfer power to them. First of all, knock the aid between the protectorate and the western area, the Creole Force with, so that divide the transfer between now from the next people who get the power to the north, the south versus north. But in everything, me and you, the ordinary person, now we they lost economically. So we need for start for ask this question and say, how do we change that system we are in? I don't need for no somebody in a state house. For let I really build my life economically. And somebody know for dinner state house, they go outright and say no, now the people are no more for benefit. You forget that politics of inclusion. And the only way that could change. Now we will stop for ask about no na my brother dey na pa. Yes, now cloud no more go give you, but waiting they can in pocket. You don't better off. Not only few people who don't better off. And one of the we for make really politics governance is about service. Not to do you for go enrich yourself.
Okay.
If you are not productive on your own before politics, Salomon for begin to this person before he can say one top councillor, what he don't do for himself, how productive he don't be on his own before you even begin think say before begin get can go near power.
We'll get strong points then, yeah? We'll get strong points there. We'll get a camp break. I will get about 3-4 minutes more. We'll get some short break. But you know, Fambulem, I can understand why some people are not one for the change happen. I completely understand. Not afraid with afraid. You know, he afraid say, and too often a blackmail they blackmail. They talk say, no, you wait, let APC come. The thing we then go pass with you if you go to Kenima. Okay, if you go to McKinney, they say SLPP, they want they deprive we of everything. The more they did that, the more they suffer. But you know what people they can do? Then they shield you. The thing we then they do it bad and they hide them. You know go see them. Because always they want for like blame the other person. Say that other person they nine. So now the fear down there. The first step now for let you overcome fear. There's a difference between a democracy, where they say true democracy, now waiting they work, now what they call merit. That are the best person for the job, now in the come they sit on there. The best person for turn director, now for sit on there. Because if that best person with the turn director, now sit on there, it they do something with good. But the one way they happen way with the take and say democracy, but not to democracy, now what you call leverage. Then now all in at this camp here, who don't get position. Let now man that they sit on there. You know what's happen now? Then they bind together. Even if the thing bad, they will never admit say it's bad. Right now, if you go ask APC, you go ask SLPP, the thing way bad for change about themselves, they're not going to ever talk them because they are bounded together. And they call it leverage. So in fact, you get some democracy then, not so it's alone, no. But it happen as alone. They talk say this person here, law puts people in a way who get control over. At least it happen as Salomba. People who know say not to the one they will for deliver results. So now the one they will get control over. If they cough, we go able to put in at place. They're not going to left, so they use them how we want. It's not fine for let a country do so. If a country does so, we're not going to get electricity, we're not going to get education right, you're not going to get roads right, because what they happen, the elites then affect the effect no more. They get what they call identity fusion. What's in identity fusion? What it will be saying now, your identity, you don't fuse to a party. No, me na northerner, me na APC, me na southeastern, and me na SLPP. Anything when you talk about SLPP, you look and say no more, you within a southeastern and then on course. Anything when they talk bad about APC, even if you right, they talk say we not northerner there. Now we want to talk bad, but so until we uncouple land, they will change that one day for say, then thing and then a party no more. Nothing no go change. So like when Melvin be the talk, you get for flip the table. They can what they call the table of injustice. If we don't see APC in our power, we see police them. The same police who get on the APC, the same police who get on the SLPP. So you see police them where SLPP in our power. People they talk about look Samson, Evangelist Samson. They kill Evangelist Samson. That same police day, you may get riots them or demonstration them, peaceful protest them. Now bow, they kill students. The same under. In fact, there was a time in 2018 when there was a change of regime. You get two police officers, Karo Kamal, Yete, they run away come on the southeast. If this politics not change, my brother, what you go to change a political party them, but nothing on the change but we. And this now get for change. But you get a role for play. The role where they play now where they watch your brother na your face or your sister na your face. Now the same region. See they all they manage this party not good. Let make this party let it be inclusive, let it be productive. The same, if your brother then a position in a government, say the way they manage this government is not good. And the best with people them, I don't think say APC better placed in a divided society for tell SLPP waiting for do. I think say that SLPP supporter them being for talk say, no, this why it's not good because it not produce the results, and it produce the kind of jobs they will want, and it produce the kind of society we'll get. So we get for dinner. We get for a short break. 072641729. I don't know, Melvin, if you want to say if you want.
What me go add before we get to the break? Now, we the people for ask we self-respect. We not for ask about me party. What you for ask now about the country, about Salone. Well, somebody go ask who that first go do one. That is the issue there. Because they can say they don't blackmail wall for belief say where this next person can, you will be worse off. Where the other person can, you self go be worse off. So other first will take the first risk. Say no, we they do the right thing. Even if it means say something, it will affect me politically, but do the right thing. And that's the other part we probably we need for look into. How do we incentivize certain politics where they encourage that kind of thing rather than we promote, because the politician also want vote, but how will he do the right thing and still get a vote? Me believe say if we get a couple way, once you do the right thing, we impactful on the people, and we the people will be stop for acts, but me party, and ask how it benefit me, how it make me pot the boil and house, how it make her send me picking go school, how it make her able afford me lifestyle. Then I think we'll begin do the first step. We'll not for just vote for vote's sake, but for vote because we want make the country change.
We can open now for LEONE self. We give una the mic 076641072 641 072 641 Over to you.
Welcome to True Talk Radio, your home for facts, fairness, and fearless conversations about saloon economy.
We're not just any radio. We're an economic governance radio station where they break down big decisions, policies, and budget in a way where go make sense to you.
For our flagship Sunday show, We Economy, we bring you the real bread and butter issues where they around prices, jobs, taxes, and how policies they affect unu pockets. We also get more programs where they come every week. So join me now on 98.5 FM and online at True Talk FM. This now your platform, your economy and your voice on True Talk Radio. Get the facts, get True Talk. Welcome to True Talk Radio, your home for facts, fairness, and fearless conversations about saloon economy.
We're not just any radio. We're an economic governance radio station where they break down big decisions, policies, and budget in a way where go make sense to you.
For our flagship Sunday show, We Economy, we bring you the real bread and butter issues where they around prices, jobs, taxes, and how policies they affect unu pockets. We also get more programs where they come every week. So join me now on 98.5 FM and online at True Talk FM. This now your platform, your economy and your voice on True Talk Radio. Get the facts, get True Talk.
Fambulem, now the word that I think so we don't talk quite boku. 072641729 now the number dandy. 072641729. We can left open now the line to now for LEONE self can take part. But you know we'll be the talk about this new kind of politics we would need. This new kind of politics and how they make sure say the best way for let people then love themselves. Now for way to stop pointing fingers at other person, but you get for look up for let you see how your community, how your brother or your sister from the same background now in they create the problems. Yes, Melvin, I don't know. This year we talk about self-love because people don't love their party, they don't love themselves.
Actually, you talk to you. Sometimes I can say something. It actually tell yourself to talk. If actually you tell your brother, if you want put a fine one, but through growth, through development, even a small family, now we able to look your brother and tell us, say, this is what they do. And so it affect you, and not just affect you, it affects me. Yes, you party win. Yes, you end up for be appointed somewhere. Then after 1 year they sack you. You go sit down a corner. Now you cannot. You say you're not able to talk again. You're not able to do nothing again, and you think you continue for support the same system. Meanwhile, you spoil the future of your picking them and your grand picking them. we need for the best way king help we self. It's not about who that in a power waiting. Am I being productive? How am I able to left this country? This opportunity I don't get for serve. How I go able to do within me a small part we go make tomorrow go better for me picking them. And it starts with, if you not believe in something, say am. If you know say the waiting these people like they do, tell them how try to say this one how they do so. Now wrong politics this. This not a born good picking. It results to insecurity. It make who they get economic loss. If government don't get money, how you go invest on good things, good hospital, good roads, and but few people they sort of take the money or the thing we need meant for the state, and we utilize it on their own, and that's a problem. We need for something that the way we the people need for them. You know, we don't do several cycles. We don't try. We don't do elections for since 1996. But each time towards election, we all get mobilized. We go vote. They after a vote, we see those set money and let them try it, and let them do this, and let them do that. We need for shift from people that need for shift from spectator just voting no more. After you vote, then you see that you full land full foot. You left the people already in charge. No. You brother, when we can't convince you for vote for that party, ask her, what do they do? Where this rice don't go, or where this transport don't go, or we read this thing, what you don't do? You parliamentarian. Ask hard questions and talk to them. Let them know say, no, yes, not to say now you brother be. But if you brother they do something and now you get for pull money at the end of the day for go buy that rest na market, go buy places and sure say you pot well. If you make sure say your brother do the right thing, not to just the money where ego can do. So don't stop from being a spectator, shift from spectators to be part of. No, we not wait no more for elections. We be part of the whole system.
Yeah, I think so down the good. So 072641729 are the number. 072641729 now the number that you can call if you want jump right in for let you be part of the conversation for tonight. 072641729. You know, they talk about like civil servants then. So you see civil servants then, you know, I can normally, while they watch institutions, I normally look at something with the cut across. You get police in the cut across party, you get military, the cut across party, you get civil servants, the cut across party. That same civil servant they we design that toll road. Like same civil servant they work for both sides. That same civil servant they where they work at that prison, where they sell, you know, they buy 10 cup rice per prisoner per day, and they serve all the party there. So I think say this is sufficient now for the people them, especially you within a Abo, you within a Makini, you within a Potlock or Tongolili, and Makini, you know, una way them party and they call and say now stronghold and this. We do bad self the neck come be away. A bad say that one the day we go must get with 80-90%. Now una it clear say this now, you know, now groups of people that will not elect themselves. Which in elect no one at their party. As long as their party is in a power, they are happy. And which can happen, you actually lose quite a lot. You lose quite a lot in the sense that because you're not able to make claims for let your life better, which you want no more now for let is that fulfillment. Say no, but this why now we they own no. But you they own, but your life no they own. So I think saying that this we'll get forget a short break famble then we'll come back, we'll join us soon.
Welcome to True Talk Radio, your home for facts, fairness, and fearless conversations about Salone Economy.
We're not just any radio. We're an economic governance radio station where they break down big decisions, policies, and budget in a way where go make sense to you.
For our flagship Sunday show, We Economy, we bring you the real bread and butter issues where they around prices, jobs, taxes, and how policies they affect unu pockets. We also get more programs where they come every week. So join me now on 98.5 FM and online at True Talk FM. This na your platform, your economy and your voice on True Talk Radio. Get the facts, get True Talk. Welcome to True Talk Radio, your home for facts, fairness, and fearless conversations about LEONE economy.
We're not just any radio. We're an economic governance radio station where they break down big decisions, policies, and budget in a way where go make sense to you.
For our flagship Sunday show, We Economy, we bring you the real bread and butter issues where they around prices, jobs, taxes, and how policies they affect unu pockets. We also get more programs where they come every week. So join me now on 98.5 FM and online at True Talk FM. This na your platform, your economy and your voice on True Talk Radio. Get the facts, get True Talk.
Hello.
Good evening, True Talk.
Good evening.
Janet had a call from Vacancy World.
Yes, Jonathan.
Kudos for really that report. If you still compare the same thing with maybe the police, really want to see if we for now for do that research about for we the police, the army, the amount of rest really in the evening. And stuff there.
In a policeman?
Hello.
Hello, yeah, in a policeman? Anyway.
How do you get it, sir?
Okay, then it's okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you get me?
I get you, yes.
Yes, sir. No, I'll just say kudos to the research you want to do, really. From toll gate, passport, and also even this prison, months of money we government really, we tax now we money that they use. We want to now for extend the same research for police, yes, and also the military.
Okay.
Because if you see this kind of same thing inside prison, how it will really look like.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello, True Talk Radio. True Talk Radio, yeah?
Yes, sir. Good evening. How are you, sir?
Good evening.
Yeah. Sir, tell you plenty thank do you a big. This program is very interesting. This is not Alfred from Bo.
Okay.
I think last week we'll not be able to get you now. I don't know, the other time the signal they look somehow poor. Yeah, my brother, straight to the program. Concern about this political wings where they are light up. Really very, very interesting. Because now this always wiki one for make we all do na salon. Now, before you forget love for party. Brother, get love for you, or for your brother. Because if we let we save, so based on the love we'll get, no one just can't take party, get love from. And you take as a this Namio party. Don't look at individual at first. Don't know in character. Don't know say yes, now is somebody. If this will be now before we, tomorrow it will be a better things for we. But some salon politics now, my brother. As far as you don't go, you get that influence for get something like a symbol. As you don't get that symbol, yeah. As you don't get that symbol, automatically, you don't go. So now the contribution that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So self-love now the most important thing than it. I don't see some people then. Hey, hello? Okay. Hello? Hello? I see people the moment then we camp on politics, you see this person are being now Asabi and all grown in this community or now all go to college. I see and say this person here, even student union money, it not be all and fine. But depending on who's color with that person, where are the votes for him, huh?
Yeah,
and that person, if you go do bad, say no, not to that person. Nah, you know they blame himself for. So that party is no better. Yeah. It a fail for realizing now he don't really support that person there for let that person they day. So this scholar, it really talks something very important about the self-love and the need for let the citizens themselves change. I think that they really key.
Yeah.
Hello, True Talk Radio.
Yes. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening.
Yes. Mina. Hello. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
How are you? How are they doing at the radio station?
Well, okay. Go ahead. Make your point quick.
Okay. Well now. Mina ask not to say. I dey talk from Bonobo Teachers College.
Okay, that's not too good.
I really glad for the conversation they go on. I really glad. And then I go on.
Yes.
I think say now you for don't come on here.
Conversation they make. We the picking like we the get experience. We the student that they get experience. We will that did not their life. We they get experience. Like,
Okay, I think so we lost caller there. We lost that caller there. So we need to talk about self-love, how for love yourself.
Yeah. So you, of course, some people can say the country deserves the leadership it gets. Although sometimes if people like so they blame the ordinary people for electing bad leaders. Because now that's get for the so you sabi this person in your community.
Hello, True Talk Radio.
I'm really sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm support nine down from the other. I'm very sorry.
All right, make your point quick one and then until you don't come on here at the radio, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the first when I'm from Bonobo Teachers College. I'm really glad for the conversation they go on because in the make the students they get good knowledge, they get good idea. I'm really glad.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank
you. So you were the top thing at the radio. What's in your name?
Mina Andrew Lavalley. We do this presentation with Mr. Melvin Forey. So whatever you get from here, you say spread and near the whole of Bonubu, yeah, because I know say now you kind of get Bonubu.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fond of Jagoma Piama, but I just standing on to me.
Okay.
Daddy don't die. Another person who support me for my education, so I come to me, Granny, for
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, we still interested in this topic and it's part of this conversation. Self-love. We know the people are within our community. We know the leadership them the people really stand for leadership. You don't know say this person are so in that community. You don't go school with her. You don't say you're not trustworthy. Nah, be like, oh, it's the student union money. You grab, you go vote for him. But then you left the person where they talk you to. They call them the reformist leaders. Sometimes we can get good people that we can come up in our politics. We want to change the system, but we not like waiting any talk about because you need to talk about religion or you need to talk about ethnicity. Because and so we think say no, this why in our book no more they talk. Don't give for waiting we the ordinary citizens for do. and for go support the reformist kind of people. Where people are really no they talk say no me na because I come up Cambia or because I come up Koinadugu or because I come up Kaila or Pujo. Now that make me now that reason they make you for vote on me. If you talk to a person where they say I can't for solve this issue. And at this way are the solver. Without ask her outside it come out. You remove reject that talk about region, that talk about ethnicity, and then support reformist leaders, because when we get the right people in the right place, and that same day we go get people for execute well. You talk about civil servants then. Of course, they are key. Then if you don't get who that they ask them questions, they will just do things where will benefit them no more.
Okay, so the number is 072641729. 072641729 are the number down there. We'll get 10 minutes more for go, and inside that 10 minutes, anybody who want call, you go call. 072641729. 072641729. Okay, now so we can go. I want to emphasize this point here, and this point I only hope say we're able to drive them home properly. If you want for let your life change, you self get for change. If you want for let your life change, you self get for change. Hold on to for the past 65 years of independence. Now this thing I for say, I don't know what in Sir Milton and Sir Albert whose plaba we them been get. We all are sons and daughters and descendants of Sir Milton, Sir Albert and Shaka Stevens rather. Sons and daughters of Sir Albert and Shaka Stevens. I don't know which plaba we them been get. But it can be said now, we not only get political plaba, we don't can get regional plaba, and it that don't blind we now, we not even look at. If you get water for drink, or you not get water for drink, if you get road in a community, you not get road in a community there. Somebody takes off all the money we for make road. Like for example, let's talk about toll road. That toll road they now be in the mechanism down there for let beaucoup salon people na communities there, let them get their own road. But we don't count the report will be published. It should say now only 1 million out of $172 million now go to Salon government. The rest go somewhere else. But you not see and say for later system they change. You self need for change. When they say change, they not say change your party. They don't say not support your party. But when they say change, really now the steps where they take for correct your own party. In fact, it's so powerful. Where a group of APC people they talk say me are they correct me party at this year when the party they do not good. It's so powerful where a group of SLPP they talk say me are they correct me party then see how me party they do not good. So if I see one call the Camilo, just take this call quick. Hello, True Talk Radio.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
I call from home. This program is getting defined. Make we get knowledge. As far as me concerned, the border this country, levels of feed in this country, the politicians they contribute. But the people that we not the virus in this country, the maybe president that they came they all. Let everybody go with and the permanent secretary. Minister of Fido na permanent secretary. President of Fido na permanent secretary. So permanent secretary the way they na office. Over how many years? 60 days. Minister need just me as na they do together. It don't be permanent secretary no one minister. You know it's office. President government anyhow the government is office. So what they did? They change it. They put all the new fresh people there. Long term this country they move on. But without that, my brother, they never play people.
Okay.
But they tell that country they talk feed Africa, but alone feed it. Let the threat for change. Any other government they can have power. Let the change all the permanent system, brother. They will see changes.
Okay, thank you very much. So thank you very much. I think say this will brother it brings some interesting perspective. So women they talk say really that the people have for change. In the talk say not that the people have for change. Nah, the civil service for change. I don't know. So if
it's a strong point. But then civil servants and they link to party.
Well, by right, they're not from link to party.
They're not for link to party. But when change, we don't see a couple of times in the past when. But for me, it's not if civil servants were not for be partisan, the way we see, based on the fourth part one report, the party case, we will talk to some civil servants. Then we say if a business interested in a particular contract, then they talk to the government or let them move and come on at that place, they transfer and go other side. Business people get that power. So yes, you can change civil servants then. But then what's next? If the politicians not get that inclusive way for govern, even when you replace them previous civil servants and with a new set of civil servants, they will still go practice that regional ethnic politics or governance way of doing things, and so it will be replaced. And if in fact we don't see where they don't try for change conflict come out, say would they pull with young people and can put their young people, because then you ask who that then they replace them with, how then they replace them with. So if you don't address that issue of na me party don't come, so don't pull the wire, oh no me the current set of civil servants there who count new one there, who say they pull the new one there.
I think so Melvin they make interesting point that now the culture now for change the political culture, and the one way then they under that culture they now the people them, me and you are ordinary people then, ordinary citizens. So in the day we both they talk say or McKinney they say me this particular system here are not like them. You know what will happen? Freetown will change the civil servants. But Freetown not go only change civil servants if they just say no, for this country I change. Now civil servants they get for change. But Freetown will change civil servants now when they say no, these civil servants here need generate result. And if I not show results, my people then go pull me. Because we get systems where you pull results, you not pull results, depending on who say you come out, then they like your business. I think say if for they take step by step, because you get forget step 1, step 2. Yeah. Step 1 you they talk say for civil servant thing now enforce for change. We they argue say step 1 really let the people and change their mind, let the culture change first. That culture then I go talk say that civil servant the way they put if for deliver results. You know say the civil servant the way they work in a salon. If they take an out then go to America, then go to England. So then they get for car work. What thing they do now they need one day. Because they're a different culture where they go set in. So if I let people in back, not left for watch outside of itself. Now you young us look back when what they condone. Which are the thing the way they accept where you talk say no, this why it's giving. So that political culture now hard for change. Because what we don't accept now, we don't accept say failure on a part of we, and we get two-party system. And this party and I align with, a fail or not fail now they with. Now the day with 20% of McKinney, 20% of Bo, or 30% of Bo, 30% of McKinney, 30% of Kenny, my they talk say, me are not the part of any nonsense. If the party are not the produce results, are not the part of them. You see say salon will change fast. That civil servant you want change, the politician will not say no, the one they hold the answer to when are the people. Then they take that nonsense there.
Yeah, and that culture, that issue of culture, 5 things that we did under that the current culture. Somebody may phrase and say we need for move that big word patronage to performance. Not to because now you party or because you get for benefits from where you partied in a park. You get for look at the performance of the individual, the performance of the government. So you move from patronage to performance. You need to move from ethnicity, not to because I mean Biba or mean Timini or mean Mende, mean Shebro, mean say for vote this way or for encourage that culture. If you move from ethnicity to citizenship, but salon, then you need to move from loyalty to accountability. Yes, you don't vote. Yes, you know this person better. If they do well, if we hold the leaders accountable, those leaders with themselves no say the people they only accountable. Then go turn and hold the civil servants accountable. And another way then we go change the culture. Those 3 things: patronage, ethnicity, and loyalty to the party, to the ethnic groups, and to the region they will come out. And now in they make this corruption, this bad governance, all they entrench, this kind of politics so they practice. they enchant, and that we need for change, so that we go able. Yes, we can change the civil servant and they all go. Me don't see civil servant, then they're very competent, they're able to do the work, and then see any. But they are not able to do anything because of the culture where they be. When they want to perform, they say, this one, you know what I mean, business, no move up, no pull on a let go. The other thing what I want to talk about is, you know, because we talk just now about insecurity and violence, because we practice this culture. Once we know able get to way, we party don't come out of power, we don't loss. We dey use violence for comeback, and it causes insecurity. How if we need now for move from using violence as a means of gaining power to using institutionalism? If you don't have power, you strengthen the police, you strengthen the judiciary, you not do appointments into appointments that will go negatively affect the judiciary. When you come on a power, you go be ensured that that same judge, that court where you don't build, now him go fight for you, where the 10 reach for let you address some issues. But if you don't appoint, if you don't manage or you not strengthen the judiciary, you go afraid for going to the court because you know the kind of system where you left behind. So we need to move from violence to institutions. Then one, you need to move from survival, not to because of the first 5 years. Some man are 5 years or even for the 5 years for let them benefits that all. You need to move from short-term survival, this now particular survive, to long-term. What me picking there and me grand picking again for benefit if we do the right thing.
Thank you very much. So I think say we don't talk quite a lot today. That's all we get for end the conversation today. We don't talk quite a lot about the hate party case part 2 and how the way we institutions and they perform, the way government they perform, and the way political party and they perform, how down did they make we all they go be in. In fact, one the State of Democracy report this year or last year, it talks say the weakest link in the democracy now the quality of political parties they all get. So if we make the political party then strong, we'll go able to see results. So you will get like the people like talk say alone will not even get opposition, because you can just get strong opposition. You can only get opposition where they talk about how do I come to power, not to how do I protect citizens' welfare. And they just wish, for example, the thing that we don't do about this you know, the appointment of the electoral commissioner. It's a brilliant step, it's a good step where the opposition they take. I mean, if you don't want something you get for sure, now that you make it go to power. I talk say I know they even go to power, I know they even take part. I only hope then kind of action they can take equal action, if not greater action, about where it comes to citizens and welfare. So because of this toll road money, we're not going to parliament till the toll road money come. We're not going to parliament till the opposition business come. It's not just about because the thing where they deal with election, this thing way they happen, they affect the cow and the power. And there's this thing about keeping supporters aggrieved. Around the world, that opposition parties they can keep their supporters aggrieved. And but the way they can do and we make a different from Sierra Leone, in other countries then na policy positions then they get. So they talk say this now water, then people and they get water. So you always see drummer na people they say this party are enabled to deliver water. So you keep your supporters aggrieved because but then they wait for your own policy position. Now that shifts in one see na salo, not to just about this ethnic based group versus that ethnic based group. I think then point here they're really good for what we get today. But I think the biggest point we don't home in today now the role of citizens and citizenship. I think Salon we need for change that view. They say we are voters. Every day Salon man we ask them, it take us in a voter no more, it take us in a citizen. And we are citizens because we talk to this person and a citizen, you begin to talk about the road we forget, the water we forget, the light we forget. But we talk to no more this is a voter, you talk about which party they vote for. We can't by election. Election don't pass. The same thing way that woman they want where they go hospital na Bo, na the same thing with that woman they want where they go hospital na Port Loko. So it's very, very powerful way they get this Posiana team, this Posiana Mende. They begin to talk about the same thing where they all they feel, the same thing where they want to be entitled to. So I'm not saying maybe today will not push that point there very well, but at that point we want for put across today. You just see the loss what they make in roads, on the toll road, the passport, the big loss what they make, even the one them the money what they allocate for prisoners for buy arrest. How Freetown they buy one prisoner 10 corporates per day, you not get rest for it like us. So I think so okay end down that today, and I will just want for call
now that like the key part. We the citizens waiting at the whole they play, not to just as a spectator. You go vote, you see there, you wait, stay next 5 years. You get for engage government, you get for be part of the process, and you get for ask questions. Even people who come on a region, not allow let them play the regional politics with you or the ethnic politics with you. Ask about your livelihood. Ask about how it affect your livelihood. In that way, the who ask more questions, who will all we people are accountable, and we will improve we economic status and we governance systems.
So till next week we will say tata, and when I just wait next week we'll get a bumper topic where we discuss back. I just wish when I go hang on till next week. Thank you very much, tata.
Thank you.
Welcome to True Talk Radio, your home for facts, fairness, and fearless conversations about Salone Economy.
We not just any radio. We na economic governance radio station where they break down big decisions, policies, and budget in a way where go make sense to you.
For our flagship Sunday show, We Economy, we bring you the real bread and butter issues where they around prices, jobs, taxes, and how policies they affect unu pockets. We also get more programs where they come every week. So join me now on 98.5 FM and online at True Talk FM. This na your platform, your economy and your voice on True Talk Radio. Get the fact, get True Talk.